Hi guys, Richard here and welcome back to Geeks Wargaming and the latest video in my Road to 30k series. First off, I am sorry that it's been, I think, like 3 months since the last video, so I am sorry about that. I've been busy painting up scenery and space wolves and other fun stuff. So my Ultramarines, how have they been getting on? Now, I have made a few new purchases for my Ultramarines, so let's go take a quick look at them before I show you what I finished painting up. So the first thing I've purchased is something you might never see in a battle report. I've purchased the Space Marine Command characters. So they get in here a Praetor and the Standard Bearer, and I'm kind of only after the Standard Bearer of this, to be honest. I want to paint him up, I want to make him look pretty cool, and he'll probably sit in my display cabinet with my Primarch. Yeah, you might not see him on a battle report, you might, I'm not sure yet. He's more of a display piece, to be honest. What else have I purchased? I have purchased the Apothecaries. So you get 2 Apothecaries in here, one in Mark 4, one in Mark 3 armour. Looking forward to getting them done as well. And then finally, as we come to the end of my Ultramarines, I had to purchase this. So that's obviously a 10-man tactical squad. But I've also brought the boarding shields and the gladiuses that you get with them. So these are going to be my breaches. Now, I have got quite a cool idea with these when it comes to painting these. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but it's very fluffy, it's very cool, and I'm really looking forward to getting these started. But I have finished painting something else on the Ultramarines. So as you can see, my 2 quad mortar units have been done, they're complete. So we'll grab one and have a quick look. So I'll look at the spotter first. Yeah, really happy with how this guy's turned out. Transfer on the shoulder pads, following the same painting style I have done in my Ultramarines with the upgraded shoulder pad. I have hard coated the sensor on the top there, making it stand out. Now, the kit you get 2 guys with the same head. And obviously I've got 2 kits, so that means 4 guys with the same head. So I have mixed them up a little bit. So this guy's helmet here is from the Nuncio Vox kit. And I just like the metal plate on the side of his head and the eye, or the sensor just above his eye there. I think that looks pretty cool, and I think that worked for one of the quad mortar spotters. As we go over to the actual quad mortar, transfers are all on. This is the head that you get within the kit. So this guy on the cannon has got the standard head on, exactly the same hard coat on the sensor. Yeah, you know what, these were good kits to put together. They were quite fun, they were quite easy to paint, to be honest. It didn't overly take me long to knock these up. And then I've used a slightly different head on this guy here. So he is unmasked, he is out in the open, but again, cool eye sensor. Looks like he should be on the controls of the quad mortar. And then again, for the last spotter, I've used the standard head from the kit. So he is exactly the same as the head that's on this guy here. But you know what, it works. Mix them up a little bit, make them look slightly different to each other. Give them a bit of individuality in what could be quite a generic unit. Now, I do have a siege breaker. So these guys will have access to Phosphex shells in any games that I run him with, which is really cool, really tempting. I am heading to the 30k GT at the end of May that's been organised by Games Workshop themselves. So these guys will be coming with me, and I will have Phosphex, and they lay 4 shots per turn. There's 8, so there's 8 3-inch blast templates going down each turn. They don't get removed from the board. They've got lingering death, so they're always going to be on the board. So that's a lot of shells and a lot of places that I can put Phosphex down. And my Leviathan Dreadnought has Phosphex as well. So there's a lot of Phosphex on the board. I quite like that. That's kind of cool. So in preparation for the GT, I've also painted up my Apothecary. Now, this guy I am really quite happy with. I think he looks pretty cool. So within book 5 of the Ultramarines, there is a paint scheme for the Apothecaries, and that is blue chest, blue helm, blue thighs and knee pads, and the rest of him is all white. So that's the scheme I've gone with. He's got white legs, arms, shoulders, white bit on his helm, white backpack, obviously a white cape as well. Even his chainsword's slightly white, slightly dirty, slightly beaten up chainsword, but it works. All of these medicine pots and everything else that are all over him, I have hard coated, so they are slightly shiny. But yeah, I have an apothecary. So if I'm running Gulliman and I want to give him Feel No Pain, or if I'm running one of my Praetors with my Invictaris or my Terminator squads, stick him with them and I have Feel No Pain. It's always quite a nice thing. So yeah, he will be coming to the GT with me as well. Now I've only painted up the Mark IV armour. The Mark III has been put aside for my next Legion. Whatever Legion that'll be, that will be the apothecary that gets used for them. So yes, the Mark IV guy here, he is for my Ultramarines. So what's next? Well, I've got a bit bored of painting up standard troops, so I've decided to go with the Glaive. As you can see, I've made a start on it. Little bit of a pig so far, this kit. Big kits on Forge World sometimes are. This bit down here was warped, had to get that underneath the hairdryer to straighten that up. Might have to green stuff in there, there's a bit of a gap. This bit at the back, put this plate on and it wasn't sitting flush here at the back, and I've had to cut the plastic off the old Baneblade kit just in there so that it fits in level. Same on this side as well, so I've had to cut down there. It's still not overly the most flush there. But you know, it does. This back bit's now on. I think once you get the other track piece on, which is currently being washed, it's good to go. So what I'm doing is I'm building this up in parts. I'm going to put the next bit on with the tracks at the front, so you get the side pieces. The quad las cannons will go on last, as will the turret as well, and they'll all get painted up individually. And then once this is a bit more of a shell, I will undercoat this and I will paint that up and then just add to it as we go. So the next video that you see should be a completed up and painted up Glaive. Really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to getting painting on this. I really am. And then I think I'm going to flip over to my Breacher squad, go back and get them done, because like I say, they are fluffy. The idea is in my head how I'm going to paint them, and I'm so excited. And then kind of it really only leads to one place, which is the Reaver Titan. Haven't started it. It's in its box still. It's safe under my bed in the production line of stuff to paint. But that will be the last part of the Ultramarines, and I'm ready to move on to my next Legion. So Glaive, Breacher squad, Reaver Titan, new Legion. Can't wait. Really excited. Really am looking forward to getting onto that Reaver and then starting a new chapter with a new Legion. Oh, it's going to be good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment. What do you think to my quad mortars? Do you like the different heads on them? Apothecary, do you like the colour scheme I've gone with him? The white and the blue, I think it's quite a nice contrast, but it'd be great to get your feedback. And any tips for anybody that's built a Fell Blade or a Glaive before, that'd be really handy, because so far I've wanted to throw this out the window a couple of times. I just haven't quite got there yet. As always, guys, please leave a like and we will see you on the next one.